focusing on abdominal thrust with choking. Okay. Before we get into the subject itself, we'll just go around the room. You can introduce yourself and let me know if you've done first aid before or have you treated somebody for choking. Okay, Julie.
Hi, my name is Julie, and no, I've not any formal first aid experience or choking first aid or anything.
You put a plaster on yourself.
Pardon?
Have you put a plaster on yourself?
Yeah.
You've done first aid.
Fair
June.
Hi, my name is June, and I have never been involved, and hopefully I never am, in any abdominal thrusts. But it's sorry.
You get clean clothes.
Sorry. Didn't think. And yeah, I'm interested to see your presentation.
Thank you, June. Colin.
Yeah, like Jude, my name's Colin, sorry, and I've not been involved in abdominal thrusts in a long time. But no, I've done various first aid courses over the years. It always changes, that's the thing. But yeah.
Good. Thank you, Paul. Bob.
So my name's Bob, and with regards to abdominal thrust, I've never really had to do it, but obviously I do first aid, for my courses here.
Good.
Yeah, Paddy, I've never had to deliver abdominal thrust. I've dealt with choking, but it was sorted with some back slaps. So it was on a,
Which is the initial treatment.
it was on a 10-year-old child.
Good. Well done. So my background when it comes to first aid, ladies and gents, when I left school at 16, joined the forces. Straight from leaving school, I was involved in first aid through the military, be it combat, medic. Left there after 13 years, went to Murray Council for 19 years where I was a trainer assessor for lifeguards, which I still am. And then I worked with Colin at Survivex, teaching offshore survival, which is got an aspect of first aid in there. 7 years with Scottish Fire and Rescue Service as a casualty carer on the pump. So roll up to road traffic accidents, I would be the first one into the vehicles caring for the casualties. So that's where I really gained my strengths and my knowledge when it comes to first aid, and it was with the fire brigade. Good. So just to get you thinking a little bit about choking. So we'll just have a wee group exercise. You can come out of your seats, gather around this board. You're going to nominate somebody to be a scribe, and I want you to write as much as you can about choking. It could be anything you want, yeah? Signs, symptoms, treatment, anything you want. What you may choke on possibly.
I'm going to die the crisp ones.
Food.
Yeah.
Your tongue.
Teeth.
Foreign bodies.
Foreign teeth, I mean, loose teeth, I mean,
Good. So good answers there already.
blood.
Vomit. We don't choose Julie.
What you may see in the person that's choking, possible.
Red face.
Yeah. Probably make a noise.
With the eyes bulging.
Yeah, it's like facial expression.
That's the one, facial expressions.
Panic.
Panic,
When I choked the crisp, we were laughing, and it was went down the wrong tube. So of course we're laughing, everybody's laughing, but like we're all getting in there.
Is there anything the casualty could tell you? Other
Well, I
choking?
couldn't it, because I was like, they were all laughing at me, and I'm like trying to point at my back to say hit me.
But that's telling somebody you've got a problem, isn't it?
But
They're not talking, but
no,
they're
but I
pointing.
could, yeah, it was, no, it was so scary.
Good. Anything else?
They could pass out,
Good. Might identify
go on, or get unconscious.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Could they die from it? Could somebody die from
Of
choking?
course, yes. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. Who does it affect? Everybody. Children, babies, adults, elderly. Yeah.
All ages.
Dare I say your pet could choke?
Yeah.
That's why we do animal first aid courses nowadays. Anything else? Well, let's that's good, guys. We've got a good list there, so you take a seat, please. Thank you. We'll come back to this in a second, this list. So the session aim is to introduce the technique for abdominal thrust. So in yesterday's lesson, we discussed back slaps. So we're taking a stage further today, we're going into abdominal thrust. And what you find with abdominal thrust is if you're sitting in a restaurant and somebody's choking, 9 times out of 10, that person will be helped by somebody and they go straight into abdominal thrust. They miss out the initial stages, encouraged to cough, the back slaps, because they believe abdominal thrust is going to be the best thing for that casualty. Yeah? And it's probably the most effective. And they're not wrong. Yeah? Abdominal thrust, yeah, it's a lot of stress on the casualty, but it's probably the most effective technique for choking. Learning outcomes. Learners will understand the importance of the technique for abdominal thrust. Learners will demonstrate effective abdominal thrust. So there's a practical element to the training, guys. If anybody doesn't want to take part, let me know. You may have an injury or you might not feel comfortable doing it. Yeah, so please do let me know that you don't want to take part. I'm not forcing you to take part in the practical element. Okay. Likewise, I must say, guys, ladies, if you are pregnant or there's a chance you could be pregnant, please do not take part in the practical element of this bit of training, okay, for obvious reasons. So signs and symptoms, so we've got you to drop that list here. And you'll see a video just playing in the background there, there's no noise to it, it's just to demonstrate somebody's choking and what you may see in that person. So take a couple of seconds and watch this gentleman choking. So as that's playing, just about to come to an end. So a sign is something that you could see. What's a symptom, Colin?
It's the effect of the whatever's wrong.
So a sign is what you could see. A symptom is what the casualty could tell you. Okay, so when we look at a casualty who's unwell, we pretty much go through a sequence of looking at signs, looking at symptoms. What could I see? What could the casualty tell me? So I'm trying to build up a picture. Okay, so what did we see in that video? Julie, can you give me one thing?
You look like he was gasping for breath.
Gasping for breath, shortness of breath. Good.
Is he choking or I'm sorry.
He is really uncomfortable or something wrong, he's holding his throat.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a mixture there. He's grasping his throat, which is a universal sign for choking. So he's gripping at his throat, yeah, which would attract your attention to something that's wrong right about here. If that was to give somebody a kick in the shin, that's where the pain is, and that's where they're going to go and touch. Not to be confused with somebody having a heart attack. Heart attack, holding onto the chest, choking, holding onto the throat area. So it's quite easy to get them confused. If somebody's having a heart attack, you go and start beating them on the back, they're not going to be very happy. Paddy, you're going to say something, Paddy.
It was the bulging eyes.
Yeah, eyes wide open, fear on the face of the casualty. Yeah, good. Bob? Signs, symptoms, what might you see?
Symptoms, a symptom would be maybe, like you say, person's trying to tell you that they're choking. Yeah. And a sign would be that obviously the person's going to end up he's going to end up unconscious here.
Good. Well done. So the treatment for choking, as I said yesterday, we spoke about identifying the casualty is choking. We do need to confirm the casualty is choking by asking the question, are you choking? They might not be able to talk to you, but they might signal, point at the mouth, hand round the throat, with fear on their face. So you're confirming that that person is choking, they're not having something else, like a heart attack or epileptic fit or something along that lines. Good. Encouraged to cough, maybe just enough to clear the blockage from the throat. Yeah. 5 back slaps between the shoulder blades, which we spoke about yesterday. Then we stopped. And your homework last night was to research abdominal thrust, which we're going to go on to now. Paddy, can I borrow your second? Yes. Just put this on to you, Paddy. There's no abdominal injuries or anything I need to be careful of. No. Okay, what you see here, guys, if you've never seen it before, it's a choking vest. Before these were developed, there was nothing for us to demonstrate the actions for choking. You could only do it on like a CPR mannequin, and it wasn't realistic. We couldn't realistically show you how to do back slaps or abdominal thrusts. So somebody very kindly invented this thing for us. So it's quite good. This white button here, it's not a button, it's just an indicator, is where your navel basically is soft part of your stomach. You want that, if you're using this vest, to be sitting round about his navel. Yeah? Not on the bottom of his rib cage or anywhere like that, on the navel. Throat and the mouth. So it's a simulator basically. Okay. So Paddy's choking. Where's his hands going to be possibly?
Up round his throat.
Up around his throat. Good. Yeah. No, sorry, Paddy. Yeah, get your hands back up. Probably hunched over, yeah, and she saw the table, the guy was across the desk of the table. Is that an ideal position we want that casualty to be?
Obviously, no, is it?
No. We want to open up the chest cavity. Yeah? Open up, yeah? Maybe get his head up, possibly. Get him up straight, so when we do the abdominal thrust, all the air's going to get pushed out the lungs, and it's got a clear route out. Yeah? And we're hunched over, 9 times out of 10, that object's not going to come out. Okay? When we do abdominal thrust, we reach round the casualty, and we put a clenched fist into round about where his navel would be. Yeah? His belly button. And you're feeling for that softness of the belly button, not his ribs. If you do abdominal thrust on his ribs, what's going to happen? Possibly break his ribs, which is going to be a good day. Yeah, so we reach round, and we reach out with the other hand, and what we're going to do now, do you think? What's the title of the lesson? Is it squeeze?
No.
Thrust.
Is it thrust?
Yeah.
Good, we're going to thrust. The Americans call it a J thrust. Okay? Americans J, inwards and upwards. And what we're trying to do is get underneath your rib cage basically. You've got a diaphragm, which is a big muscle, and that muscle gets pushed upwards and it blows the air out of the lungs. Okay? Now if you only squeeze, nothing's going to happen. Like I'll try and demonstrate. Nothing happens. If I thrust, yeah, hopefully the object comes out. Yeah? You okay, buddy?
Yep.
So does anybody see that again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so arms up, open up that chest cavity. Yeah. What you could do as well is encourage the casualty to cough at the same time. So we've got two things happening. So 1, 2, 3, cough, and hopefully the object comes out in the first attempt. Any questions? Good. Who'd like a shot? Everyone, let's stand up, everyone. Come forward. Oh, you can go on. What we'll do is we'll split into teams. Come forward, guys, come forward. In the centre. We'll split into team. Paul and Paddy, team 1. Team.
And Julie.
Julie, June, and Bob, you'll go team 2, okay? So we need a volunteer to put the vest on.
Oh,
I'll put it.
yeah, we could.
Okay, I must stress now, guys, we're not trying to injure each other, okay? Don't try and bring up their breakfast or break ribs or anything like that, okay? Don't try and injure each other. Paddy, you come and face
Richard, what's it?
that bench.
Richard, what's it? Always watch it.
Okay.
Okay, Bob, if you come and face that bin there, stand there, and face the bin. Okay, the idea, guys, is this is the Olympic Games chest abdominal thrust. If you win, you got a gold medal, okay?
You still think it's sweet, is it?
The spare earplugs. The idea is when you do your thrust, you're aiming to get into the bucket. Now I'll need you hand to you, I'll bring the bucket closer. You don't have to squeeze too hard, okay? Or thrust too hard. Whichever team gets the most earplugs into the bucket will get the gold medal. Come on back.
Whichever hand you're using.
Okay, get ready guys, Colin, get in position.
It's thumbing myself.
Right, so, yeah, it's okay, I'll count it. You got lower, you got lower. Okay, try and clench this with one hand, that's it. And that hand on top.
Oh my god.
Yeah, nice a thrust. Thrust, Colin. Stand by, stand by, stand by, stop.
That's hopeless.
Stand by.
With the thumb in the hole. Oh, I'm
You can fill me up, shop, please.
Julie.
Yeah.
Forward.
Well done, Colin. Okay, swap over the best. Needs to be a thrust in. Okay, stand by. Yeah, there we go,
Well
Colin.
done, Julie.
Well done, Julie.
I'm trying to look into it. Oh, it's right. So, right. So my first like
Just relax a little bit.
Right.
So the bottom's still over there.
right.
Okay. Then a big squeeze. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, good. Okay, Bobby, take your best off and give it to Julie or Jim. You can have a shot.
You're gonna do it.
Feels like they're done. You're squeezing, buddy. You're not thrusting.
But it's an awkward.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Listen.
Oh yeah, I know. Especially. How did you do that? Oh, I've done it.
Okay, you guys are quite happy to take the best off. Well, I think my gold medals are safe today.
Right, okay. There to the bottom. Deep.
Make a fist.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah, done, Julie. And Julie.
Look, it's like you.
Just up a wee bit. There we go.
Ready?
Okay.
I'll make sure to do the right bit here.
Are you ready? Good. On you go. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, it is. Well done. Yeah, in the bucket.
Yeah.
That was it, guys. Is everybody still fitting well?
No.
Good. So just going back to this chart here just quickly. Yeah, things that you can choke on, you put food, teeth, tongue.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yes.
Can you choke on the tongue?
Yes.
Can you?
Yes.
They can
Like
try to
it
say
sounds
no.
a muscle.
Yeah, but can you choke on it?
If it
That
falls-
means, can you swallow your tongue?
if it falls backwards and
Okay, here's a challenge. Try and swallow your tongue like that. It's impossible to swallow your tongue. Okay, that's a myth. A tongue will block the airway, it will relax, maybe float back over the airway. Your airway is tiny, your tongue is like a sirloin steak. Well, to cut your tongue out and put it on the table, it's like a sirloin steak. What it does is folds back and it blocks the airway. You don't choke, it just blocks the airway. But it would have the same effect. It would stop you from breathing, possibly. Yeah, so just be careful with that one. On bodies, yes. Blood, yeah, you could choke on blood. Vomit being a big one. Yeah, if somebody's had too much to drink, they go to the bed, lie on their back, they vomit, you could choke on it. Yep, good. Signs and symptoms, red face, yeah, noise, gasping noise coming from the casualty, good. And bulging of the eyes. Great, yeah. Okay, we've got a little question, revision question for you guys. Take a sheet each. You can pop a few questions up onto the screen, and all you have to do is put A, B, or C next to the answer. Okay, first question, question A, what is the correct initial step to take if a casualty, a conscious adult is choking and cannot breathe? Is it start CPR, give them a glass of water, or lean the person forward and give them 5 back blows. Tell me, have you put an answer in?
Yeah.
Yep, okay, so what's the answer, Julie?
C.
C. Everybody agree? Did anybody get anything different? No? If you've got the correct answer, yeah, tick, and give yourself a point. Question number 2. Can choking result in death if not treated promptly? Yes or no? Paddy?
Yes.
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, if you don't get help on its way, you don't take that initial treatment, that casualty could potentially die. There's the answer, yes. Which of the following can cause choking? Sleeping on your back, eating large pieces of food without fully chewing it, seeing your bank balance after your partner has been shopping. Colin?
I'll put B for that one.
B. Well done. B is the correct answer. What are the symptoms of choking? Coughing, gagging, difficulty breathing, passing out, inability to speak, face colour changes, both A and B. What's the answer, Bob?
C.
C. Good. A and B. Don't go too quick for anybody, just say it, I'll slow down. How many abdominal thrusts do we give before returning to back slaps, do you think? It was on the sequence of doing treatment for choking. Is it 3, 5, or 6? June?
Is it B?
B, 5 times. Yeah, 5 back slaps, 5 abdominal thrusts, and you repeat the sequence. And can shortness of breath be a sign of a heart attack or pulmonary embolism? Yes or no? Well, we know what a heart attack is. What's the symptoms of a heart attack? Shortness of breath, so the answer? Yes. So just be careful with this one, choking. The person could have a heart condition and it might not be choking that they're suffering from. Yeah. And sorry? It's like a clot in the lungs, restricting the breathing or the affected breathing. So yeah, shortness of breath. Good. Summary. Yeah, so we basically covered the A, introduced techniques to abdominal thrust, and learning outcomes, understand the importance of doing proper abdominal thrust, and demonstrate effective abdominal thrust. Guys, any questions? Questions at all? Colin, happy?
No, very good, thank you.
Paddy, Bob?
Yeah.
Thank you guys, thanks for taking part, it was nice, fun. Thank you so much.